Hello. I think you can hear me. I can see the meter bouncing. Oh. Yeah, we've had a Twitch bot already. Great. Great. Everything's going great this morning. I don't know about you, but for me, everything has been fine. Wow, it's been a whole morning. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm looking at the chat here. Hello, everybody. Yeah, we're building the puppets again. I'm half an hour later than I expected to be because all of the things happened, but we're going. We're still building puppets. I think my mic's probably a bit hot there. I apologize. You just can't control the hot mic. Oh, hello Andy, hello Jamie, hello Pinecone, hello. I think I saw Joe up in the chat there. Hello everybody on Twitch and YouTube, and except for the bot, you played exceptionally well. Well, Frankie, last when did we stream? Saturday? What was May the 4th? Was that Saturday? Oh. Hi. We're building puppets. The good news is I'm at where I wanted to be for the builds this week, this Saturday. Thank you. Yes. Um, this whole morning has just been a shambles, for weird and non-relevant reasons, but just yeah. And I've had a whole bunch of technical issues. I had to like rejigger the hoo-ha thingy. Anyway. Yeah, we're going out live on Twitch, YouTube, Owncast, and PureTube as always. The cool kids are in the Fediverse. Ah, yeah, bots. Bots are great. Who doesn't love bots? Anyway, I hope you all are good. I think my day is starting to turn around now. It's been a whole thing. But things are starting to even out, I think. I know I'm being vague, but that's just the way it is. I am just off today. I don't know what the deal is. This is the dedication I have to you because I really am not in stream shape today. But hey, I gotta build puppets, so might as well turn on a camera while I build the puppets, right? That's the way it goes. Yeah. Well, it's funny because when Jamie and I were streaming Destiny, Jamie and Frankie, I do it too. See, every time we do a Frankie play stream, somebody messes up and calls Frankie Kevin. This time it was Jamie's turn. Frankie has never slipped out of character, but I just did it to myself. Yeah, we had a saucy bot come in and promote their spicy channel or something. I don't know. We're getting the OnlyFans bots, and I have no idea why. I don't think you're going to find what you're looking for in the puppet building channel there, bots. I know, they're not listening. Because they're bots, they can't. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm reading chat that not everybody on the VOD is going to see, so that's not good VODing, you see. We are building puppets. What are we building? So this week, okay, we're actually getting on track here. This week, my allergies again, forgive me. I'm back to building for the shops. There is another commission that I got to start next week, but for this week I am building for the shops. And that means since there's like nothing on the shops currently, I'm kind of going back to basics and just doing the regular stuff that I always do, and then we're going to get fancy later, but I'm just doing sort of bog standard my greatest hits kind of thing. So we are building, here we go, let's go to the shoulder cam, Greeblies. So we got 2 Greeblies mostly finished here. These are the plan is for these to go up on the shop. So my goal for the week, and I'm going to say this out loud, I'll probably regret it. My goal for the week, this week, by end of day Friday, when we record the podcast, it's a lot. Friday is going to be full. is to finish these 2 Greeblies and do 2 Smalls. It's a bit of a tall order. 4 puppets in 1 week is quite a lot, but I think I can do it, and I really need to do it just because there's nothing. I have no source of income right now because there's nothing on the shop. Although, like I said, I am starting another commission next week, so that's good. But nevertheless, so we got these Greeblies here. The goal for today is to finish these. We're going to finish at least 1 on stream. I think that should probably be the thing. I could do them both at the same time, but I'd rather just focus on 1, and we're going to do the facial features. That's all that's left to do is the facial features. Yeah, Smalls don't take a lot of time because Smalls don't have this deal going on, right? They don't have arm rods or articulated fingers. They've just got these little stubby arms that flop around. So they're actually relatively quick to do. I've already printed out the mouth plates, so we're kind of in good shape there. And like, you know, tomorrow the goal is to do the interior, so just do all the foam stuff, possibly sew the skins, but like, if I do just basic facial features, it really doesn't take a long time. So yeah, they're all like, they're unibody foam, right? So there's not a lot of sewing that goes on. The only bit of hand sewing in your average small is just sewing the mouth plate in, and the mouth plates are small. So it doesn't take a long time. 2 Smalls in 2 days is a pretty standard thing, depending of course on how complex the face is. The face is where it gets all your variables come in there. So speaking of the face, what do you want to do? The pink one or the blue one? I'm easy. Chat can vote. Which pink or blue? I didn't intentionally make them gendered colors. It just happens to be the fabric that I had. So Jamie wants pink. We got 1 vote for pink. I'm going to go with the next couple of people who pipe up and say, I know there's a big delay. There's like a 30-second delay because we're going through Restream. So you got 1 vote for pink. Pinecone votes pink. I think we're leaning pink, which is, if you've ever leaned pink, you know what that feels like. Hello. Hey, he's got the banter. It's starting. See, it's starting. Okay, we're gonna do pink. Votes are closed. We got 2 votes. That's enough. Hey, see, Andy voted pink. There we go. Okay, good stuff. Pink it is. The chat is unanimous thus far. Okay, so I'm gonna put the blue one up here. Forgive my torso. You know, we might as well stick with this camera because this is probably the best sort of wide angle. You know, because the other options are this. This is not a great angle, you know, unless I build it like this, right? The close-up cam, which right now is over here. There you go. You can see my sewing clips and sweater defuzzer. And then, of course, the ever-present puppet cam, which is currently in depth of field focus. So, you know. So I think we'll probably... Oops, wrong one. Wrong button. Appreciate puppet teachers. It says forgive my torso on it. I do. I say that a lot. I hope you do forgive my torso. I haven't. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to stick with the real basics here. So we're going to do eyes, tuft the hair, and a tongue, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to get too fancy, because like I said, these ones are just sort of your bog standard, back to basics stuff. So we have 2 options. We could have more, but there's 2 basic options for the eyes. Let me see what I've got here. Should probably not say there's 2 options if I'm not sure that there are 2 options. Oh, okay. Digging into the big bag of fun stuff. So I've got a whole bunch of these EVA foam spheres from our friend Stacy Gordon at Puppet Pie. And we've also got these 40 millimeter, maybe 40 millimeter safety eyes. So we can do the safety eyes are the easier, quicker option. If we do the safety eyes, maybe I'll do eyelids. Do we want eyelids? I wasn't planning on doing eyelids because then I have to get the glow out and it's a whole thing. But then again, if I do the spheres, I have to build a backplate, so that's also a whole thing. So, you know. So we can do the real fraggly, you know, the foam spheres on the head, like that. Or these safety eyes, of which I don't have many, so I'm a little hesitant to use. I mean, I also do 3D printed versions of these. These are just happen to be what I have left of the safety eyes that I used to buy from Puppet Pills. These are nice though. I like the hemispheres. Agreeably with stock eyes. Oh, don't you worry. We'll wait till next week. So I haven't received consent to talk about who it's for, but the build for next week, it's for an existing client. I just haven't asked them yet. But what the build actually is agreeably that is themed like a bee, like the insect, the bee. So we're thinking about like how to do, you know, it's going to at least have antennas, if not stock eyes. I think we may just do hemisphere eyes, but do them like, I think I could work out a way of doing like a half geodesic dome 3D printed. So it's got all the segments and that'd be cool. But anyway, that's a whole, I'm still rolling that around in my brain. That's next week, a bee themed, agree bee as it were. You know, now that I'm actually inclined for the pink one to do the hemispheres. Slightly Kermity. You know what? We're gonna do that. I know I'm not even waiting for a vote. This is not a democracy. I realized last week when I went live that I should have been calling the workshop the Puppet Pit from the beginning. I don't know why I never connected those dots. And that's what I realized. I should register the URL, puppetpit.com. So I tried. Guess what? Puppetpit.com is taken. Not only is it taken, it was registered in 2023. And if you go there, it just goes to a Cloudflare login page. You know? Jamie, don't be throwing out URL suggestions in chat. What are you doing? Someone's going to take that. Is .pit a TLD? I don't know if it is. Maybe. I should check. I own more domains than I need anyway. I got domains that I'm like, I got operationpuppet.art. I have no idea what to do with that. I'll think of something. You know, there's yes, when I logged into my registrar, when I was checking if puppetpit.com was available. So neither PuppetPit, okay, you know what is available? Gizmotown.com is available. But it's a premium and would literally cost $600 a year to register Gizmotown.com because it's premium. I guess it has the word gizmo in it. So, no. Namecheap.com had a sale on .blog. I almost got scum.blog. Yeah, I mean, so .design is a new top-level domain. And again, I just own too many. They're doing a sale right now on it. So I don't know. If somebody wants to snag operationpuppet.design from me, go ahead, I guess. I don't know. No, that's not permission. Okay, so I want to do the hemispheres, but maybe we'll do eyelids. People like eyelids. Everybody. Who doesn't like an eyelid? That's a weird question. And I do have a couple of good color options for the eyelids too. Okay, we'll do eyelids. So what I am going to do then, let's go to this cam. Because the first thing I want to do, since these are shiny plastic, you can't really tell on the camera, but these are shiny plastic. I want to sand these and take the gloss off of them. So A, they'll look better under camera, and B, the glue will hold better. So I'm just going to sand, so there's no reason to be on any camera other than this one. I'm going to take, you know what? I'm not rushing. I'm going to take my time because I've had a heck of a morning. So I'm going to go a bit easy on myself. I haven't even been to the gym yet today. It's been that kind of morning. I tried to go to the gym every day. Most days I at least get the minimum amount done, but this is why if y'all got some like long form video, like particularly things that are funny, and I know that's a broad category and my tastes are very specific, so don't be offended if I don't find what you find funny. You dropping them in the Discord and just like say, hey Kevin, here's a 4-hour long thing. That'd be great because I'm trying to do an hour in the gym every day and it goes way easier if I have something that I can just watch on my phone. So I'm open to your long form video suggestions. Eyelids, sanding. Wow, Kevin is not focused. Okay. Where's my sanding block? Where's my anything? I don't know where any of my sanding stuff is. I cleaned up the studio at some point and shiny plastic. Oh, yeah. Looking for sanding, and I want a fairly fine grit sandpaper. This is a relatively fine grit sandpaper. Let's see what this looks like. So you're not going to see anything on. This is what I'm doing. I'm just sanding. I'm just doing it over a garbage pail so I don't get like plastic dust everywhere. Whew. So yeah, I'm having a weird problem on the PeerTube server actually. This is the first time I'm a little bit concerned about, is this going to be okay? I want to open the PeerTube server up for user registrations, and it currently is actually, you can request an account. But I want to do a policy where, like, if you want a channel on the PeerTube server, I'm happy to do that, but it should be at least be in part Puppet themed because the PeerTube server is puppet.town, right? So, or sorry, puppet.zone. Never mind. Puppet.town is the now no longer existing Mastodon server. But it's now throwing an error when I try and like save configurations, and I don't know what's going on. I gotta dig into some support for the PeerTube server. It's throwing a very strange error whenever I try and save any configuration, so I can't change any parameters on the configuration and on the PeerTube server at the moment, and it's a little bit concerning. I really like the PeerTube server. It's a good thing to have. Okay, there's one. Yeah, it isn't ideal. I don't know what's going on. It's again, it's one of those, you know, hey, this is what happens when you self-host an open source project, right? This is the kind of stuff you got to be prepared to deal with. So it's par for the course. It's just one of those things. We'll sort it out. One of the things I admire about Owncast, actually, I mean, Owncast is very simple compared to PeerTube, but it's a breeze to get set up and configured. It's like, it's barely anything. It's just deploy Docker container and make sure you've got your ports pointed in the right places, and it's good. Like when my ghost blog killed itself. Yeah, exactly. Okay. What I don't have that I really should have is like a test environment for PeerTube. So I can test stuff before I update it. That's probably a good thing to have. I don't have that currently, and I could. I just haven't. PeerTube is a bit of a beast to get set up. So yeah, staging and production, exactly. There's a lot of moving parts in PeerTube on the back end, and not even the back end. I mean, like from the server level. So it's a bit of a beast to get going, but I really should. It's kind of important. Okay. Anyway, sanding is done. I'm just gonna wipe these off so we don't have plastic dust everywhere. A scrap of fabric, possibly. Something that I don't want to use for a puppet. Here we go. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make some simple eyelids.